Welcome back to the Aldo Suite Road to the Show here on MLB The Show 16. This is episode 13 of the series, and in this episode we will be starting Season 2, which is 2017, of our series, as we are currently in the major leagues with the Cleveland Indians, as you can see, our current attributes, and we are starting off the season on the bench. I believe I'm the 5th best player in the entire organization, and I'm a bench player. So this is not opening day. This is just like the 3rd or 4th game, something like that. I don't even know what it is. We're just skipping games here because we're not a starter. So, down 3-2, I come in, pinch hitting, get a base hit. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. There's a single for Aldo Suite, picks up a single, and that's his only plate appearance of the game. Doesn't play in the field or anything. We do end up winning by a score of 4-3, though, as Aldo gets a hit. So then, we're still in the first, 2 weeks of the season, already making trades. Trading the guy who was my double play partner in AAA last year to the Mariners in return for a starting pitcher. And now what do you know? Another pinch hitting opportunity, because the 5th best guy in your organization is best used as a spot starter and pinch hitter. So here we are, down 3-2. Here comes the 0-1-0 pitch. Some showtime hitting, because why not? As Aldo's taken this one to deep right field. It's back. It's at the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. Almost a home run by a few inches. And what you got to keep in mind about this appearance right here is that I get a little bit overzealous, because I think there was about 6-7 games before this that I played, and just nothing happened. It was just we just skip. There's portions of the season where we don't play so far, 3-4 games. And then we'll play, one game, and then we'll have a pinch hit, and then we'll play, back-to-back, and then we'll miss, the next 6, and then we'll just... And it's just stuff like that. So basically, over the span of, 2 weeks, I didn't get a hit. It was ridiculous, and at that point, I got the triple, and I was like, oh my god! And I thought that when the throw got away from the cutoff guy, that I didn't expect the pitcher to be there, because I wasn't thinking. So anyway, here we are, later on in the game against the Texas Rangers. 1 for 2 so far in the day. Up 2-1 as we draw a 4-pitch walk. 4th pitch is the ball, and that's Cole Hamels giving us that walk, as we end up going 1 for 3 in the day with a single, a walk, and RBI. But we do lose the game 3-2 to the Rangers. And then after that game, still I think this is still the first month of the season, and we're making more trades. Mariners giving us a starting pitcher. We're giving them Dan Otero, who's a relief pitcher. And we're still in this series against the Texas Rangers, all tied up at nothing, as I'm coming up. Top half of the 6th, I believe it is. 1-1 count, 2 outs, nobody on. Here comes the pitch, as Aldo takes it right at the second baseman, leaps up in the air, snags it, robs an extra base hit of us. That's basically 75% of what's happening to me. That, and then the other no-hit games you're seeing, where I don't get any hits and don't get anything to show you, is... just little dribbler shits, or just deep pop-ups that should have been home runs if they just had a little bit more power, or just pitches that go right down the middle and I ground out to the shortstop or something. As you can see, I pick up a single there, as we're making a fashion statement here with the tight pants, like it's still 1995 as we go 1 for 4 in the day. That don't worry, that tight pants thing only lasted a few games. Just trying to, I don't know, change the mojo a bit. Hopefully change things up. And here we're moving on to the Miguel Cabrera batting stance, trying that out, as we are hitting 182 with no home runs and only 1 RBI, as things are not going well for us as we come up here. Wearing our home alternates, our Sweet takes it to deep center field, and it's going to be caught right in the glove of the center fielder as he barely has to move. But we do have a runner tag up from third and score, as it's going to be an RBI, a sac fly. So come up later in the game, it's a 2-1 Cleveland lead. Bottom half of the 5th, we're 0 for 1 in the day so far with a sac fly RBI. 1 runner on, 1 out, and Aldo's taken a walk. So he'll toss the bat over there to the dugout, and he'll take his base. And then comes up later on in the game. 0 for 1 still, sacrifice fly, and a walk now. Down 3-2, 0-2 count, 1 on second, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Aldo's going to take this one opposite way as he reaches out and pokes it into left field, lands in front of, I believe that's Melky Cabrera out there, and the runner is going to score. So it's going to be an RBI single for Aldo Suite. He ends up going 1 for 3 on the day, but the Indians do lose to the White Sox by a score of 4-3. And now we're changing our stance yet again. I'm back to the stirrups, to veteran stance 1-1-2. I have no clue who that actually is, but that's what we're rocking here for the rest of this episode. So up 2-1 here against the Los Angeles Angels, bottom half of the 5th here at home, 1 run on first, 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch as Aldo's taking this one to left center field. It's into the gap and it lands at the warning track. The runner from first is at third. He's rounding third, heading home. He's a brown-eyed, handsome man as he slides in head first. RBI double for Aldo Sweet. So 5-1 Cleveland lead here as we're in the field. A 6-4-3 double play. Lindor to Sweet to, I believe that's C.J. Crone at first. I'm not sure who that is. It could be Crone, it could be a number of people because we play a lot of people at first. And here we are at second yet again. While all momentum going to our right, we throw to our left. And we're able to retire the runner out at first. So 5-2 lead here, still in the field. And a showtime opportunity. I believe this is Andrelton Simmons hitting this at us as well. Dive to our right, get up on one knee, fire out to first, and retire Andrelton Simmons to end the ball game. So that's going to seal the victory there as we end up winning by a score of 5-2. Aldo goes 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. And then we have resorted to throwing a temper tantrum as we are demanding more playing time, but Tito just says basically, hey, fuck off, as we are not going to be playing because Brock Cole is apparently on fire and he doesn't want to play us. So here we are, top half of the second on the road against the Kansas City Royals. And Aldo, once again, showing what's happening to Aldo a lot of games. Lines a hot shot to left field, but Alex Gordon says no, and he makes that one a highlight reel catch for him. So top half of the 6th later on in the game, down 3-1, nobody on, 1 out. Aldo ripped the left field yet again, Alex Gordon catching that one yet again. Solid contact, just stuff like that happening, getting BABIP'd. So 0 for 4, no hits on that game, a lot of games like that happening for Aldo. So here he is in a pinch hitting opportunity against the Royals. So top half of the 9th, 3-3 game, all tied up, 2 outs, nobody on, 1-1 count, here it comes. As he's taken this one to deep center field, it's back. I believe that's Kane, gives chase, he gives it a leap, but it's over the fence, and that's a home run. Aldo Sweet's first home run of the season. Connects on that one, 409 feet to dead center field. An absolute shot by Aldo. And in a pinch hitting appearance, doesn't play anything else, so he goes 1 for 1. 4-3 Indians win over the Royals. And at the end of 1 month, we only had 39 at-bats with 179.79 average and a home run and 5 RBI. That's the only thing we did in 1 month. 39 at-bats, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'd rather be playing on AAA, to be completely honest. So 3-0 lead here for the Mariners as we're at the plate, and they hung a curveball. I believe that's Felix Hernandez who hung that curveball. And Aldo's making him pay, taking it into the right field seats. No doubt home run, 30 points. And that's a 419-foot home run, another 400-footer for Aldo's resume. 3-1 Seattle lead still here as we are in the field. A 6-4-3 double play. That was a flip to Brock Holt. And that's going to be a nice double play turn there. Here we are, runners on first and second with 1 out. Robinson Cano grounds to us, a 6-4-3 double play yet again. Some more double play action, as Aldo can still field, he just can't hit apparently. So 1 for 3 on the day. We end up winning by a score of 5-4 over the Mariners. And now another game against the Mariners, hitting 190 now, 2 home runs, 6 RBI. And it's the bottom half of the 3rd, I think that is, or might be first. I'm not sure. But there's a little, I think it's the 1st. There's a little tap shot past the first baseman. The runner has to hold up because he was almost going to get hit by the ball, but he's able to get over to second base in time. So here we are later in the game, top half of the 4th in the field. A 5-4-3 double play on the jump throw, pushing off the bag by Aldo Sweet. Nice play all around. So it's tied at 1 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Nobody on, nobody out. Full count to Aldo Sweet. Here comes the pitch as he's taking a walk. He's learning to walk again. As he hops on over to first base. And that's all that happened. He goes 2 for 4 on the day, 2 singles, a double. And Cleveland wins 10-4 over Seattle. So now we have a pinch hitting opportunity against the Miami Marlins on the road. Yeah, we missed the 305 because they're like Pitbull or something, I guess. So 3-2, Miami in the lead here, top half of the 9th. Showtime opportunity. Aldo's taking this one down the right field line. That's going to land in front of Giancarlo Stanton. And Aldo Sweet has himself a nice little single there. just trying everything he possibly can to get hits here. He picks up a hit. We end up losing, though, by a score of 3-2, and now picking things up into a series against the Toronto Blue Jays, down 6-0 here in the top half of the ninth. I am refusing, or Aldo is refusing to be the final out of the game as he rips this one into the right center field gap. That's going to roll all the way up against the wall, hit it pretty hard, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Aldo Sweet. So he is capable of doing that once every 35 games, apparently, but only playing 15 of those, I guess. Probably not even more, probably playing like 12 of those 35. So that's going to wrap things up for this episode, as we are still on the bench as I think we're like the 4th best player in the organization now, because we've upgraded stuff from pitching opportunities and fielding stuff and the spot starts we've gotten. So I'm pretty sure we're like an 87 overall without boost, and then we're like a 92 or something with boosts. So kind of weird how we are still not starting, but apparently Tito thinks that 87 overall should just rot on the bench, and I can't get into a groove because it's like, hey, get thrown into a game at the top of the 9th and then start 6 games later, and it's kind of frustrating. Like I said, I'd rather be in AAA just playing every day and getting points until they actually want me in the big leagues. But with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.